Hello everyone, it's Olivia and I'm playing The Council, everyone's favorite game. Kinda. Having a good time. But yep, here I am again, trying to figure out what to do with these paintings. Observe the painting, scrutinize the frame, blah blah blah. Follow the clues left by your mother in the Bible. Okay. He doesn't have a beard. We already know that. We know there's something in here. Observe the painting. What do I know about this apostle? Think about the code. That's true. What? Okay, figures. Remember the aforementioned book. Well, that's a clue in of itself. Okay, go back. Go back. So I gotta go back to the book. One. Wait. Glad you found this. I was afraid the code of the two groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package you know where and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting a reply hidden behind the youngest apostle. Oh, okay, wait.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Okay, wait. So it's something to do with this. What do I know about this apostle? Think about the code. Think about the code. Think about the figures. Remember the aforementioned book. Occultism or logic? Let's do logic.
They should add a companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their ranks. I imagine it applies to their code, the one Mother set up with the pilgrims. What's this? A group of pilgrims who Paul was talking to, and now John is telling them prophecies?
Eyes look terrifying. Okay, that's... Shoot. Okay, not helpful. Okay, what do I do now? Oh, is it in here?
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Rini. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. Their fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
What? That's important. Let me look at that. Oh, okay. What do I do? Are there any other pictures in here that I should be... Is this it?
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
4. Representations.
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come? This painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
Okay.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
What does the number 4 have to do anything? Pick up the package you know where and hide it where no one will find it. Ugh. This is ridiculous. Why can't I just do this?
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Rini. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. Their fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Okay, so it's by... Okay, I'll just exhaust all the options.
St. John, painted by Guido Rini. On the second day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle. They shall add 1 companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean?
1 to the left and 3 to the right. Okay. What? Wait, shoot.
I guess I'll just come back later.
What was this guy's name again?
It's St. John.
St. John.
Painted by Guido Rini.
Okay, I was just trying to skip him talking, honestly. St. John. Okay. 1 and 3. Want the apostles. Gospel according to John.
I and my Father are one.
Okay, that wasn't it. Wait, 1 into... Wait. This doesn't make sense.
Now, there is a Jerusalem by the sheep market, a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches.
Is that it? What? The apostles, according to John.
And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in Hebrew Golgotha.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to go through all of them. I did all of them except for this
He
one.
that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already, because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
What? I am legit in the right place. Oh, maybe not. I've done all of these.
And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times and a half a time, from the face of the serpent. Hey, a new note. It's been folded carefully in the corner of this page. The writing, it's not my mother's. S. I found the book in your effects. I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel? What does that mean? Oh, it's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
Where is that? Waiting, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angels. Like he who hears the angels. Who is that? This guy? Look at the... Inspect surroundings. Examine the candlestick behind the painting. Inspect the dusty piece of furniture. Scrutinize the chest of drawers behind
It's
the...
too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
Okay.
No, nothing of value here.
Okay.
There are finger marks, deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all. Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew.
Why in Hebrew? Okay, 8. Something to do with 8, obviously. Look at the frame.
There's nothing worth noticing here. Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the Apostles by Guido Rini.
Okay, something with St. Mark and 8. Okay. St. Mark. Oh, God. Okay. One more.
And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jerus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet.
Well, this is taking a while. Mark did all those.
But that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected, and is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. Here's a message. There are some complications. Indeed, the Prussian is insistent. What's happening at your end? Do you need help? If tonight is not possible, let's see tomorrow evening, in the south room, where we reviewed the situation. When Paul understood that only the axe counted, he went back on his tracks. I await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Yeah, this last comment is about their code. I should find new pilgrims near Paul.
New pilgrim. Which one's Paul again? That's John. That's Mark. Isn't this Paul?
St. Paul painted by Guido Reni.
Two faces of...
Strange. St. Paul is shown twice, unlike the other disciples.
Inspect the thing.
St. Paul is shown holding a sword. Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame.
Okay, we know all
Let's
this.
take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. No, what does that mean?
What's that mean? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Okay. What's to the left? To his left. Oh, to his left. Oh, I don't know. Is he looking at something? This is shitty. This is really shitty. Like, honestly...
There are some complications. Indeed, the Prussian is insistent. What's happening at your end? Do you need help? If tonight is not possible, let's see tomorrow evening, in the south room, where we reviewed the situation. When Paul understood that only the axe counted, he went back on his tracks. I await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Yeah, this last comment is about their code. I should find new pilgrims near Paul. Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one another. Why do ye not rather suffer injustice? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Ah, look, here's a message. It is of paramount importance that no one finds it. Watch out for the Prussian. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize the rendezvous. Not today. I'm unable to do it. In the meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them.
That one's Mark back there. This is fucking ridiculous. Sorry, I don't mean... Okay, let me... This is ridiculous. Like, the most arbitrary way to lay out clues, like, legitimately just... Do I just have to read through them all again? Okay. I know everything I need clearly is in this Bible. This is just taking me frickin' ever. Revelations.
And he became very hungry, and would have eaten, but while they were made ready, he fell into a trance. Hey, there's a note here. A message from Mother in reply to E. We must leave urgently, but first I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare. Watch out for Volner. He figured out I was avoiding him. Allay suspicion. See you tomorrow evening. Stand ready. For now, let's cease all communication until we meet. Take care of yourself. I suppose this must be the last message. What happened afterward? If it's what I suspect, I fear the worst. What did Mother mean by, I absolutely must go beyond the nightmare? I must go beyond the nightmare. What does she mean by that?
That took me literally forever. You guys didn't have to see that. But gosh! So ridiculous. Terrible method to just have someone stumbling around looking for clues. A nightmare is probably allegorical. It's probably obviously allegorical.
Guessing it's a metaphor. I need to figure out what this means. Mortimer's getting his guests together. I ought to join them so I don't look suspicious.
You always look suspicious. Look at your face. Decipher the message. What did that say? Okay. Ugh, I'm out of here. I'm out of this stupid room. Never again. I did not understand my mother's message. What? Was it literal? I convinced Lord Mortimer of the culpability of the suspect. I found all the correspondence between my mother and me. I discovered my mother's message. I did not understand my mother. Because I said it was allegorical? Are you kidding me? This episode has been the worst because it spit me out after episode 1 without actually giving me any effort points, which is what you do with the royal jelly. This is ridiculous. And I'm hot and sweaty and all worked up. Mm. 4 points available. See, like something happened. Okay, I need agility, without a doubt. I also need vigilance, without a doubt. What else am I missing? Linguistics. Diversion could be useful, but I only have 1. What should I start working on? I'll do agility more, or maybe vigilance. Etiquette. Do agility. It really seems like I've been needing that. Hold space to validate. Oh, sweet Jesus. Your next reading! Fantastic. Science, linguistics, erudition. Maybe that might be helpful. Addiction, diversion, and questioning. Why not? Alright, I guess.
This time I went back and joined everyone in the small salon.
Alright, we're still going. Here we go. How do I get the music's kicking up? Okay, so I guess I can't go that way. Oof. The music's really kicking up. Should I be worried? Please let me go downstairs. I haven't been downstairs in ages. This guy. That girl.
Emily, I must speak to you.
What's the matter, Louis?
I have news about your sister.
What have you found out?
Look, I've started piecing together the events leading up to my mother's disappearance and your sister's. Did my mother know about your secret?
Yes, even though I belong to the English chapter, her rank in the Order gives her access to a good deal of personal information.
It must have been Emma I saw in my vision. I was given to understand that my mother and your sister bonded during their stay.
How do I see people's, this one? Display immunities, yeah. Is she immune to this? Speak about the message. Ask her to go beyond the nightmare. Don't send her. What?
They kept up a secret correspondence, which makes me think they were suspicious of someone.
And did you find out who it was?
No, but von Volner is mentioned. They were planning to make a quick getaway and were looking to hide something beforehand.
Have you got these messages?
What? Why is Divert? Oh, Why?
Yes. Go ahead, take a look.
I see. I must say, thanks for your honesty, Louis.
Didn't want to
Should
be
I speak to her
honest.
about my vision? If what I saw is true, she might want to take revenge.
Oh dear. Keep quiet or tell her. Oh, I don't know. Keep quiet. Keep playing as the sneaky bastard or try and win back her favor. I don't know. I don't really.
I better keep that to myself for the time being.
Come, Louis. They're waiting for us.
Oh, I don't know. Why is diversion? Oh my gosh. Shit.
You will pay dearly, Peru. I'm sure you were involved somewhere along the line.
That's right. Pretend you don't know. One piece of advice. Don't travel through France on your way back, or it'll cost you dearly.
Calm now, my friends. Let's calm down. Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
What's going on here exactly?
Sir Gregory called us together to introduce the last guest. But hardly had we arrived when he set upon Monsieur Peru.
Who is it?
And who is this charming character?
Manuel Godoy, the Duke of La Alcudia. He's the head of the Spanish government, Monsieur de Richet. He's the one who, in practice, controls Spain.
How could you dare do such a thing? Dios mío, you are all out of your minds!
Really, Duke Manuel? What made you kick up such a fuss?
What? Have you not heard? Well, let me inform you that yesterday morning at 10:22 a.m. precisely, in the middle of the Place de la Révolution in Paris, by decree of the National Convention which Monsieur Peru works for, King Louis was guillotined.
What?
The King of France is dead, gentlemen. Our monarchies are in danger. I have said it before.
How dare they?
Oh, dear.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with his eyeballs?
Friends, let us calm down.
Don't pretend to be surprised. He got a fair trial.
Ridiculous! Bastard! He was sentenced to death by 361 votes to 360. You beheaded a king for one vote! Is that your democracy?
What an obnoxious act. Until anything was possible. This political coup will have grave consequences.
France is lost.
Gentlemen, please. Let us take a step back a moment.
In the name of holiness. He was the highest representative of God in France, Emily.
Oh god. Think of consequences for the order. Calm things down.
Gentlemen, Duchess, we're all among people of reputable company here. We should be able to manage the conflicts of our nations in a respectful and orderly manner.
I fully agree with you, sir.
But
That's enough, sir.
with whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Louis Maras de Richet.
Are you related to Sarah de Richet?
Sarah is his mother, Duke. Gentlemen, this news affects us all, but I must ask you to remain calm. It's not the first time history has taken us by surprise. Let's ensure that our respective countries are allowed to respond appropriately to this news.
Oh, rest assured. The response will not fall short, my friend.
Good for you. Well, Your Grace, here I was preparing to introduce you as is proper, and you've beaten me to it. I'm delighted that we are all together at last. Our meeting will therefore be able to kick off shortly. I have just a few more little preparations to take care of before you all find out the reason for your presence here. In the meantime, I shall leave you to get to know one another. When you hear the bell, please proceed to the conclave room on my left, behind that door. I'll see you later.
What was that? Did you just cast a spell? This is so bizarre. So bizarre. Manuel
Could you
Godot.
spare a moment, please, sir?
I'm glad you asked. I want to talk to you too. Of course.
Oh,
I heard
shit!
about your mother's disappearance.
He looks concerned. I don't know why, but I doubt it's from sympathy alone. Well, let's see what he wants from me.
Any news of her? Have you found her, maybe?
What is he waiting on? Does he have feelings for her? Tell him what you found. I have no time for that. Does he know her? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, oh my god.
Why? Is there something you particularly wanted from her?
No, not specially.
My questions made him feel uneasy, but he's keeping his emotions under control.
Your mother and I used to often speak together. I have rarely met someone so learned. To tell you the truth, I was about to make a deal with her. Did she tell you about our arrangement?
This is why he's so much. This is gonna get me in so much trouble.
Of course she did.
Perfect. I'm glad to know it. So, how should we proceed then?
What do you mean?
Oh, come, sir. No point pretending. You know. You obviously have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? You might have come across some old books in her belongings, perhaps?
Stringing along, he looks obsessed. Sure.
The least one can say is that he doesn't beat around the bush. Sarah never travels without a few books. What does the one you're looking for look like exactly?
It resembles a grimoire. It's divided into 7 parts, each one individually locked. It was made in such a way that if someone tried to tamper with it, the sheets would be permanently tarnished. It's a unique copy. There's only one.
The mere mention of it makes his face light up. Well, I'll take a closer look, but I can't promise you anything. You seem very upset. Is it so important to you, this book?
Well, it's the search of a lifetime. What can I say? Every time I move closer to it, it seems to slip away at the last minute. I was very surprised to learn that your mother had it in her possession. I thought it was with a certain von Borchet in Paris. Do you know him?
Of course, why? Absolutely not. Should I just use it and say fuck it?
Indeed.
Fuck it.
One of your close friends?
No, not really, but we were close once. Precisely over the case that concerns us now, because he claimed to have the book I'm looking for.
Another dishonest person. What can you say? Can't trust anyone these days, huh?
No, you can't.
I hope I've been able to satisfy your curiosity, Mr. von Volner, and that you succeed in finding what you're looking for.
Oh, and so do I.
And now, what if you told me who you really are working for, instead of keeping up this pretense?
I beg your pardon?
We both know what you're looking for, von Volner. You're the one who von Burchert was planning to sell it to.
For centuries, all those who have come into contact with the Al-Azif have bitterly regretted it, Monsieur de Richet. You are playing a dangerous game. Please know that I am working for someone who does not appreciate anyone poking around in his business.
Let me guess.
Oh, Jesus. King of Prussia, Mortimer home, King of Prussia.
Your dear king, I should think.
What? You mean Frederick William? Oh, my poor fellow. You are miles away. That stupid, pretentious puppet wields no real power. But seeing as you do not wish to be serious, So be it. Good luck to you.
Shit, I guess I messed that up. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here. Oof. Ooh, that painting is scary. I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you guys had a good time watching me stumble my way through this episode. Oh, again, I know you guys didn't see everything that I had to go through, but woo! We are on our way and we're about to be at some final awesome meeting. Alright, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please hit that like button, hit subscribe. I hope you guys had a wonderful time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!